Hello sweet metalheads. In this video I want to help you to be able to play stuff like this. And this. So I separated 5 extremely important techniques you must master if you wish to venture on death metal hellish waters. If you click this video, you already know what death metal is all about. Pure violence, aggressiveness, low tuning, fast, gut-wrenching guitar riffs, nauseating lyrics, and blast beats. But behind all that chaos also lies beautifully written pieces with a lot of technique and passion involved. Alright, now let's go straight to it and work on our first technique, the tremolo picking. Tremolo picking is a very fast alternate picking technique. It intensifies your riffs, making them sound faster, plus it is sick as hell and it looks impressive. Now, if you ask AI how to tremolo pick, it's going to give you a fully detailed 100 steps instructions on how to do it, including angles, grips, tips, and common mistakes. But let's not overcomplicate what it really is, which is basically just picking up and down repeatedly very fast. Let's actually try to make it as simple as possible for you to understand the mechanics of it. By the way, talking of simple, YouTube Analytics says that most of you who are watching this video and other videos of mine are not yet subscribed to my channel. But honestly, I think YouTube's wrong. I mean, who in their right mind wouldn't want to support a creator they like by just the click of one button? I mean, who? So, all you have to do to properly tremolo pick is, first, make sure you're not locking your wrist and doing arm movements. That's going to cause sloppy playing, inconsistent speed, arm pain, and possibly tendinitis, especially if you try to play faster than you can. Instead, relax your wrist, rest your arm on your guitar's body, and make small wrist movements. Second, keep in mind that building speed and stamina takes time. You're not going to do a tremolo pick at 100 BPM if you just started training today. So trying to play faster than you can will make you sound like Shaka and get you frustrated and hurt. Value playing slow and tight instead. It's much better for your muscle memory to understand those movements and play them faster next time. Focus on clean, controlled strokes, adding manageable speed before pushing the tempo. Don't just go out making your parents' ear holes bleed. Here's how to do it. So, even though tremolo seems like randomly picking as fast as you can, there's actually an exact number that you have to play. So for example, in this next riff, you have to pick 8 times each note. And every single note should be the same, even if you're playing at inhuman speed. Of course, you don't have to count it, you just have to feel the tempo, and that comes naturally with time and practice, and playing using a metronome. Now let's go to the second technique, alternate picking. Now, alternate picking is probably my favorite technique in the whole world. It is so vast and the possibilities for riffs are infinite. So mastering alternate picking is step 1 for playing metal music. This example now is a very good way of mastering alternate picking. You're going to pick the string 3 times going from top to bottom, alternating every pick. This looks simple, but it might be trickier than it looks. Remember, you're not doing gallops here, which is playing down, up, down every string, like this. You're alternating every pick, so it should be down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and so on and so forth, like this. exercise is going to help you with alternate picking as well as jumping to other strings while playing, better than if you played 4 times like you would normally do in normal exercise. Playing 3 times will help you do that jump between string, which is also a great exercise for our third technique, string skipping. String skipping is all about jumping over strings instead of playing them in order. This creates wider intervals and more dynamic phrasings, adding more complexity to your riffs and solos. Here is a simple exercise that you can do. Now here's a riff I wrote using the string skipping technique for you to try at home. Now let's jump to our fourth technique, legato. Legato is one of those techniques that will sound crazy advanced from the eyes of non-musicians, but it's actually quite easy to do once you get the gist. It's the art of connecting notes without picking them. This technique is actually a mix of other techniques such as pull-offs, hammer-ons, trills, slides, and tapping. So now I'm going to explain each one for you. Hammer-on. To make a hammer-on, all you have to do is hammer a higher note and hold to sustain the sound, like this. So you pick the first lower notes and then hammer on the higher notes without picking it. Very simple, right? Here's a quick exercise to practice hammer-ons. Now pull-off. To make a pull-off, you just have to pull down the note from the higher to the lower. For that, your fingers must be pressing the bass or lower notes at all times and pull down the higher note. A common beginner's mistake is trying to add the lower note after pulling, or just removing the finger from the string without actually pulling the note. Don't do that. Keep your lower notes pressed before pulling down the string. Here's a cool exercise for pull-offs. Trilling. Trilling is a mix of both hammer-ons and pull-offs. You do them continuously and it creates this cool, fast and impressive technique. Okay, now let's put them all together into this big legato exercise. Now going to our last but not least important technique, bomb muting. I know a lot of beginners struggle with bomb muting, but trust me, it is worth practicing it. Bomb muting is lightly placing your hand on the strings close to the bridge to muffle the sound. It mutes the strings and makes the notes sound tighter, more rhythmic, and aggressive. This is what you're aiming for. closer to the pickup, the drier the sound. The closer to the bridge, you get more of the string sound. No right or wrong, just play it both ways and have fun. Here's a kick-ass riff for you to practice palm muting. Now, if you don't mind, I want to show you this 1-minute song I wrote called Melodic Death. This quick song displays pretty much all of the techniques I talked about in this video. That's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video until the end. If you want to download the tabs from this video, click the link, the first link in the description box, and also subscribe to my newsletter. It's 100% free and you'll get tabs, backing tracks, and updates. Thank you again for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.